What is up, guys? Kevin Cage here with another XRP update. I know it's been a while since we've done one of our notorious Ripple rants, and I think this community needs it now more than ever. First off, to kick it off with the disclaimer, this is not financial advice. This is one man's opinion. If you're looking for a YouTube channel that has some secret arcane knowledge, this is not for you. I'm going to be telling you my honest opinion, one man's thoughts, and how I'm playing this market. And time again, it is proven to be worth it. Keep in mind, back in December 2020, when XRP crashed to 17 cents, people said XRP was doomed. What happened then? XRP, the digital asset, was delisted off a variety of exchanges during the SEC lawsuit that is still happening. And now with this extension, sentiment is lower more than ever before. But hopefully not for the people that are experienced and weathered and have seen all of the developments. When price goes down, the typical noob investor or Robinhood investor or anything in between, they throw all the fundamentals out the window. They forget everything they've learned. They forget about all the banks establishing funds. They forget about all the new ODL corridors that are being built, and they focus on price. And that is why I historically say, when in doubt, zoom out. Look at the chart. Back in April, XRP was at 57 cents. In the beginning of January, XRP was at like 23 cents. We are still up 400%. If not more, certain days. Now, I'm aware we hit $2, rejected it, but this is the sign of life that we've been looking for so many years for those of us that have been dollar cost averaging. So, XRP was doomed December 2020. I know we're at 20 cents. We got delisted from a bunch of exchanges and nearly 10x'd en route to $2. And now people are saying XRP is doomed yet again. Keep in mind, the people with the smallest bags, the smallest amount of money invested, are often the loudest people on Twitter or anywhere in between. And ironically, across the board, the people that have the most amount invested into digital assets are often the most mature and the most patient, and they actually understand what they own, they understand the risk, reward, and they understand the fundamentals are still intact and nothing has changed besides volatility. So we're going to be going over some interesting stuff in this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and let's get into it. First things first, we have, shared by the World Economic Forum, a new community paper, June 2021, Cryptocurrencies, a Guide to Getting Started. A Global Future Council on Cryptocurrencies. Now, need I remind you, we also are well aware you can type in the WEF Crypto Council, Cryptocurrencies, World Economic Forum, the 1% of the 1%. As always, we scroll down right here, and we're well aware that Danelle Dixon of Stellar, we got Brad Garlinghouse of Ripple. And as we can see here, this actually showcases Catherine Coley on the website still. She was the former CEO of Binance US. Links are in the video description if you do not yet have an account. And now Brian Brooks is the new CEO of Binance US. If this does not solidify the cryptocurrency space as a legitimate, incredible asset class, I don't know what to tell you. Brian Brooks was the former acting comptroller of the currency for the United States government. So nonetheless, it is all right in front of us. We also have Joseph Lubin of Consensus here and many other top tier names. And also this is led by our guy, Mr. Sheffield, head of crypto over at Visa. So very interesting. Taking it back to this article, it's 23 pages. Just the WEF guide on cryptocurrencies. And we can see the XRP ledger is named right here, so good to see that. Let me zoom in. We have some sources, and says, the XRPL is a global open source public blockchain that focuses on payments as a use case. XRP boasts 1,500 transactions per second, and of course it can scale to more in the future. Costs approximately 0.0003 cents per transaction and settles in 3 seconds. So not even 3 to 5. I do like how they chose to say 3 seconds. The following resources are available to learn more about scalability on the XRPL. Don't even get me started about the new scalability with Flare Network. So just wanted to highlight that. Also quickly wanted to highlight iTrustCapital, guys. They're the world's largest crypto IRA platform with over $1 billion in assets. Of course, I do in fact have some XRP on this platform, as you can see right here. Hopefully I remember to block this out so you don't see my portfolio allocation, or at least the balance, I should say. But you can see up top, we have the allocation between assets. I can scroll down and there are more assets being added as we speak. We also have an available balance. We have the pending balance. You can trade 24/7 with this as well. You have the price of the asset and the value. And of course, many people that did in fact, whether they rolled their 401k or a portion of it, or maybe a traditional Roth IRA in this account, even months ago, are still up massively. Now, you don't have to be crazy aggressive with this, but for me, allocating a little bit in the cryptocurrency market as I see year-over-year growth is a no-brainer. Links are in the top of this video description if you'd like to do the same. And also just wanted to highlight right here, we can see their digital asset wallet providers are officially Coinbase custody and Curve, and I cannot wait to see more assets on the way. You can see the list of cryptos right here, and we are just getting warmed up. Now, the main reason I'm sharing this is because all of my gains within this Roth IRA will be tax-free, which means I will pay 0% in taxes for my capital gains. Whether that's, hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars, I will pay 0% because I'm leveraging the tools available rather than just trading with short-term capital gains in a trading account or just holding an asset for a few years. This is another way that I will optimize my profits within this market, and there's a promo code to get your first month free down below. All right, next up, I wanted to highlight XR Patience's tweet because he has a great point. Now, first off, you guys do what's best for you. You can sell XRP if you don't believe in it. You can buy it if you believe in it. Do what's best for you. I'm just sharing my opinion. 90% of XRP, and this is a fact, is traded outside of the United States. And people are selling their bags when the SEC gets a 60-day extension. It just goes to show that everybody has their own, essentially, their own tolerance. But me, I'm dollar cost averaging. I will continue to hold. And I've never been one of those channels where I say I only hold XRP. I hold a variety of assets. Now, whether it's 3 to 5 or some people hold like 50, that's up to you. But at the same time, the blanket strategy can be effective, but I'm not really falling for this. This is what the masses will be doing. They will be capitulating, they will be selling their XRP, giving up, and just like we saw, 20 cents, then nobody could buy it. I mean, unless you're tech savvy and you understood how to buy it, or you leverage other resources like I do. But most people didn't. And then they wanted to buy XRP when it was at $1. And now they don't want it at 80 cents. And, if it goes to 50 cents, people are going to be terrified, absolutely terrified. But when it goes to $3, they're all going to want it. Human psychology is an interesting thing, isn't it? Also, so this is a quick poll. Does the bull run continue on this year? Now, of course, this was a couple days ago, but notice that we still have about 80% of people saying yes, the bull run continues on this year. And right here, people believe that about, 16% say no, the bear market has begun. Now, we will simply have to wait and see and essentially anticipate how this cycle will be different from the previous bullish cycles. Also, here's what I was referencing in the beginning of this video. This is Posty XBT just sharing, prices on January 1st, 2021. Perspective is a hell of a thing. For anybody that's essentially been here when XRP was literally half a penny or even just ranging between 20 and 50 cents for what felt like 84 years, I don't think you're really fazed by this, but the newcomers, oh yeah, they're probably the type that are looking at their portfolio every 10 seconds, refreshing CoinMarketCap or Blockfolio or anything in between. But these are the types of things you have to remember. And I know it's not sexy, nobody cares about this, but this is what I'm talking about on this channel. So I know a lot of people don't need reassurance, but some do. So Bitcoin, $29,000 on January 1st. Ethereum, $730. XRP, 23 cents. Even Matic, look at Matic, less than 2 cents. Binance Coin, $38, and Link, $12. Are all these assets up within the past 6 months? Yes. Yet people are acting like we've created, a lower low or a new low. So perspective is a hell of a thing. I'm going to be covering this in the next video, guys. This is a recent report made by Ripple and new on-demand liquidity corridors on the way. So be sure to stick around for this. We're going to be discussing the $10 to $15 trillion in small and medium enterprise cross-border payment flows. And last but not least, we have Martin Volk. This is what I wanted to reference. I retweeted it. If you are interested in actually generating passive income and understanding how to truly compound your wealth, this is a free video that he has made. There's no ulterior motives, no strings attached. He just does this in his own free time. Be sure to give him a subscribe. It's Martin CP Volk on Twitter. We also have his video right here. So let's see, about 1,000 views so far. Goes over Nexo. Now you can apply this to any other brand and just basically made a free spreadsheet that you guys can download. You just make a copy so it remains to be private, so nobody has your info, by the way. But going through all these timestamps, talking about loan to value ratio, your interest rate, your liquidation, rebalancing, and how you can essentially create these little feedback loops that create interest, then potentially where you can maybe buy a property, a house, and then have a loan repayment plan and pay your home off in a very quick time and rinse and repeat. So kind of like the book, if you guys read a lot of wealth books and self-development books, The Richest Man of Babylon, essentially creating wealth like planting seeds. You water the seed until it grows a tree, it starts bearing fruit, and then you plant it again, you keep watering. And eventually, instead of the typical person that has 2, maybe 1 to 3 income streams, you're generating 7, then 10, and you just keep going. And essentially, it's exponential growth. So this is not a waste of your time. For those of you that are still with me, I think you'll really find this video interesting because it'll get the gears turning. You might not grasp everything, but this is what is necessary. Some people think $1 million is the goal. No, this is the type of mind and wealth that turns $1 million into $1 billion, and few will understand this. And I believe that even fewer will take advantage of this free information. So highly recommend it. And be sure to subscribe to Martin Volk. This is all I retweeted him on Twitter. If you guys want to check my page, it will not be a waste of your time. And also, now that we're highlighting Nexo, thank you Nexo Finance for your clarification. This is a kind reminder that Nexo will be supporting the airdrop, but it will not be supporting Flare for use across their platform. So they'll give you your Flare, but when you get your Flare, your Spark token, you still have to send it to a participating exchange or maybe a wallet like MetaMask to receive your D-Flare. And then you're going to switch your D-Flare or swap it into Y-Flare as soon as possible. You have about, I believe 7 days. So follow Flare Finance if you do not yet already. Also, Texas state regulator greenlights banks to custody cryptocurrency, yet people believe that crypto is disappearing. I don't know what to tell these people because we cannot put this genie back in the bottle. And last but not least, we also have Morgan Stanley set to expand a Bitcoin fund. So the NYDIG and FS Investments have filed paperwork with the SEC for a Bitcoin investment fund, and Morgan Stanley is ready to refer its clients. So very exciting, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and sub, and I will catch you in the next one.